Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again, okay? I said I would do this. This is going to be my review slash thoughts on Icarus Uprising for the 3DS. Okay, now, if you saw my last video, where I did the 1 year 3DS anniversary thing, you'll know that I really fucking love this game to the point where it's now my second favourite 3DS game. So yeah. Where to begin? Well, I guess I'll say again, Kid Icarus, it's for the, the original NES game. It's probably one of my favourites, I don't have a big attachment to that console, I typically find that I really don't enjoy many 8-bit games at all, if I'm honest. I do like to play them, because, I like to try out all eras of gaming, but there's very few that I can say I genuinely enjoy, but I did enjoy Kid Icarus, right? It really was a sweet sort of slash of platforming Metroidvania RPG sort of thing. It was a really nice package. And so yeah, 25 years later, Kid Icarus became one of the most requested Nintendo fanboy, revivals, and we finally got one on the 3DS. So, how does it hold up? Well, I've actually got a lot to say here, so I guess I'll go for it step by step. And I got a text message, right? First of all, we'll talk about the story, okay? Now, I'm sure many people wouldn't hold games like this to their story, but I gotta say, the story in this is fucking amazing, okay? I really digged it. It really reminds me of Sonic Colors in the fact that the writing is totally made for kids, it's corny and, and just, yeah, it's just corny, but at the same time it really makes you smile and will actually have you laughing at times. I swear to God, guys, the banter between Pit and Lady Palutena and all of the other characters in the game, there's a lot of characters, it's quite fascinating, really, is awesome, okay, and it's all voiced. Really loads of voice acting as well, it's quite surprising. I think this is going to annoy some people, the constant bickering between the characters, but frankly, that didn't get me at all. I adored every minute of it, it was fantastic. But yeah, the story itself, is big and epic, hundreds of characters, blah blah blah. I don't know, I give it 2 thumbs up for the story, it was friggin' sweet. Graphic-wise, it looks just as good as a Wii game at some point, I'm serious, some of the environments are just breathtaking, and the sense of scale and the 3D, it's fucking really good, they put a lot of time into this one. Same can be said for the music, it's good, it's really good, okay, so yeah, nothing but positive things so far, a fucking amazing story, and the graphics and the sound and all that, it was okay. Now we'll talk about the stuff that, is getting somewhat controversial, and that's the gameplay, okay. So, let me grab my 3DS in now. Many of you will know there's 2 different ways to play Kid Icarus, there's the sort of there's in-the-air gameplay and on-ground gameplay. In-the-air gameplay is awesome, okay. You just rotate the analog stick to, move Pit, and you use the touch screen to control your aiming reticle thingy, and you hold the L button to fire. Now there's something about this control scheme that's kind of jarring, and I'll get to that in a minute, but now let's talk about the ground gameplay. It's been getting kind of panned, the on-ground gameplay, for its unconventional controls, I guess you could say. Now, there's three aspects of this that I want to cover right here. First of all is how you move the camera on the on-ground controls. You actually have to swipe the DS touchscreen in order to rotate the camera around Pit. The best way of described it, he actually describes it like this in the game, it's like spinning a globe. The quicker you swipe, the faster it'll go, and if you want to stop swiping, you just tap right away. Okay, and the camera will lock on, and then you just move about, aim your reticle accordingly. Now, there's nothing wrong with this control scheme. It just takes forever to get used to. I remember playing it at first and I was like, oh god, I'll never get used to this. But then I got to about halfway through the game, and then I was playing away and I just went to myself, wait a minute. And I could just pull off, you know, sharp turns and aim someplace like really accurately, almost as if I was using a keyboard and mouse, you know. So yeah, you will get used to this. You'll just get, it's just a really, really, really steep learning curve. Almost to the point that I don't mind, I don't think I could blame people for giving up before they got used to it. But like I said, the game, if you do give up, you know, that's your loss because the game is amazing. Okay. So now we'll talk about how this control scheme actually works, okay? As some of you will know, as I showed when I unboxed this game, you actually get like a little stand to support it on. That's a really nice feature. I said in that video I wouldn't use it, but I actually ended up using it quite a bit. And that's because, you know, well, basically you've got the stylus in your right hand the entire time, right? And incidentally, if you're left-handed, the control scheme is a bit bad, I'm afraid, but well, I'll just say it in terms of a right-hand person right now. You've got to hold down the left button to shoot, and you've got to move about with the analog stick and do it like this, right? So you're constantly supporting the 3DS with only your left hand. And you've got to like sort of, which is just fine, you know, but you've got to, you know, press down on the L button as well. And you've also got to, don't know if you can see that, rotate the analog stick in precise movements, you know, to dodge enemy attacks and all that. And it's really fucking awkward, it is. It's not impossible to play it by yourself, but it's it can like strain your arm for a bit when you play it for a long time, and it was in those moments that I immediately went over to the stand that came with the game to play the game, in which case the problem was pretty much gone because it was really easy to hold the controls when it was being gripped on the stand, so yeah. Again, that doesn't break the game, I just thought I'd bring that up, because, you know, I have sat on the bus with this game, just playing it away. It can be a bit awkward, but, you know, I get there. Okay, now, all the things I've said about the on-ground controls so far are not game-breaking, you know, they're just hard to get used to and they're hard to, you know, play, so to speak. But, there is one aspect of this control setup that is broken, that is unforgivable, that I hate so much. And that is Pit's really obnoxious dash attack, dash evasion move thing. If you tilt the analog stick in any direction, you know, fairly quickly, Pit will immediately dash over there and stuff, you know. Now this comes in really handy because you can mix it up with your shooting to use more powerful attacks, and you can obviously get out of the way of enemy fire. It works when you're surrounded by lots of space, you know. There are times where you have to navigate, like, sort of thin platforms, right, and fight enemies at the same time. You are inevitably, and you seriously cannot defend this, I'm sorry, you are inevitably gonna, you know, try and get out of the way, you know, without the intention of using the dash attack. You're gonna swipe the analog stick to the left or something, and you're just gonna dash, and Pit's gonna fall and die. There's another level, which is in a volcano, and you've got to navigate these narrow walkways, and all around you is lava. It is borderline impossible to fight enemies and avoid accidentally dropping into the lava at the same time. The lava doesn't kill you instantly, but obviously it takes away hundreds of your health. And, you know, again, there's levels with narrow paths, and you're gonna fall and die instantly, and it's just... Jesus. That is undeniably the most annoying part. So yeah, the controls and how you hold it, I don't have a problem with that, but it is that dash move right there. And this could have been avoided had the level design just, you know, been fully open, or they kept the sort of like thin platforms to, you know, enemy free so you didn't have to shoot at the same time. But that is undeniably going to cause frustration, right? I strongly believe that, so yeah. But hey, that's enough about the gameplay. Overall, I do actually think it is intense. It's really good, you know, shoot 'em up action. Yeah, it is kind of reminiscent of Sin and Punishment if you could move about by yourself like that, so yeah. Sweetness. One other comment I have to make, by the way, is the value factor for this. You know, for the price you're gonna pay, there's a lot of fucking content here. The game is long as fuck. I'm not kidding. I have this habit, as I've said before, where I just play games in like one day. You know, I did it with Binary Domain, I did it with Rayman Origins, and I was planning to do it with this game. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh, the last stage is probably the last one, because I've been playing for about 5 hours. That's the typical length of games that come out today, but no, the game is long. 25 chapters in total, I'll just let you know that, and they all take about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour to beat, and yeah, I know that comes out to like 12 hours, and some of you are like, that's not very long. Well, it feels long, okay? And I was just blown away by the amount of levels that was in here, honestly. Not just that, but the amount of unlockables and content, you know, like fusing weapons, or meeting certain in-game achievements and stuff, or finding collectibles, which is similar to Smash Brothers, actually. It's actually made by the same folk that made Smash Brothers. I should have probably pointed that out. But yeah, there's just so much to do. Not to mention the multiplayer, which, you know, I don't really care about multiplayer. I might give it a go, because I've got a friend who's got this game as well. I might give him a couple of goes, but you can play online as well. And also the AR cards that come with it, and apparently they're going to be releasing more. It's something that the 3DS can... I've not tried it myself, and I don't really know the details, but it is just another little like feature to the game. So yeah, guys, the value factor here is awesome. They could have charged 40, 50 quid for this, and I would have been satisfied. Seriously, there's just so much content on this, and the fact that it also comes with a little stand as well. It's, yeah. You'd be stupid. If you're saying to yourself, I'm gonna buy this game, but I'm gonna wait till it goes down in price, you are cheap. I'm sorry. Right, so yeah. I think that's everything I wanted to discuss. So yeah. Really fantastic game. Very impressed. I highly recommend it. And I really want to see another one. You know, I don't want Kid Icarus to die again. I go back to like the story and the humour that I fell in love with so much with this game, and the characters as well. The characters have been built up so much that I want to see more of them. You know, I want to see Pit and Lady Palutena fighting again. I want to see them take down Medusa and all the other like amazing characters that was in here. Yeah, please Nintendo, turn it into a franchise again. From what I know, this is like, it's selling pretty well, and it's getting good reviews. Albeit there are some reviews that couldn't get used to the controls and that. And again, I don't blame them 100% for that, but the fundamentals are there and they are amazing, okay? So, yeah. Easily my second favourite 3DS game behind Tales of the Abyss. You know, if you saw my video the other day there. So, yeah. That's that, guys. Buy this game, so yeah. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.